it is with a heavy heart that I come to you with this story, and I know the story that I'm about to tell might make people mad, and it isn't really even a story. This, like, legitimately happened, and it's trending on social media right now for some reason. But I know a lot of people might have mixed feelings or certain opinions about the topic we're discussing today, and that's fine. You know, you want to have a different opinion? Cool, man. I'm not going to take that from you. You deserve it. You have it. It's yours. I hope we can come to some sort of common ground here. And really, both parties are at fault, in my personal opinion, when it comes to telling the story, because I heard a while ago, a couple of months, that Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion were officially going out. They were dating, and that took the internet by storm, I would say, for a little while before they eventually, faded away into obscurity until this new beef has arisen between the two of them, because it is now shown that the two of them have broken up. And I understand that is huge news for the unemployed, but I've just seen so much of this on social media that I feel like it is a serious problem that needs to be talked about, because the way that these people, like, meaning the social media users, all the fans and whatnot, idolize these people, meaning Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, is wild. The glazing is out of control on both sides. Now, I've seen both sides, going at one another in comment sections, really trying to give it to each other, but seriously, just really going at each other's throats in the comment section about who's right and who's wrong. And now the speculation at this point is that Klay Thompson cheated on Megan Thee Stallion, which could have happened. I'm not denying that it has, but as far as I know, there's no proof that he did. I'm really not following the story that much. I'm just following the people who are so mad about it, really. Because, like I said, comment sections are a war zone right now when it comes to this topic. And I'm thinking to myself, why do these people care so much, dude? And even in the comments, they brought up this point. Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, completely different people and completely different career paths. One is a basketball player, one is a rapper. Now, I don't particularly like Megan Thee Stallion's music. I don't particularly enjoy her as a person either. Same for Klay Thompson. I can't say I was really a big Klay Thompson fan, but what he's done in the NBA has been one of the greatest to ever do it, as a shooting guard. Most threes in a single game off 11 dribbles, and, four-time NBA champ, one half of the Splash Brothers. He's got amazing achievements in the NBA. And Megan Thee Stallion is also finding her way as well in her career path being a rapper. As far as I know, she's got a couple hit songs. Like I said, I don't listen to her music or have anything really to do with her. I don't follow her or anything. So, yeah, I can say I'm not really involved with both. But as an avid basketball fan and part-time rap listener, I have tiny bits of relationship toward them, mostly being salty because my team is the Cavaliers, and I know they're being thrashed right now in the playoffs right now, but and I'm just a little salty about what happened back then, but that's old news. Yeah, I find it so strange that there are people in comment sections going at each other like this over this tiny little situation. Now, I can understand from a fan perspective seeing this happen to your favorite celebrity or player or rapper, singer, movie star, whatever, can be a little heartbreaking, because everyone wants love, everyone wants the nice attention, all of us want it, and we idolize these people. But I feel like it's to a point between these two people that the fans just really have to take a good look at themselves in the mirror and step back and say, whoa, this is out of control. I'm out of line. This needs to stop. Because in reality, people in the comment sections are bringing this up on both sides. Megan Thee Stallion doesn't know who you are. Klay Thompson doesn't know who you are. So the people who are defending the two of them are doing pretty much nothing except arguing with some random person across the country about who's in the right and who's in the wrong. Because again, these people have no idea who you are. They don't know your fans. They don't know that you stalk their social media all the time, every day. I mean, they don't know you. Okay, and that's fine. That goes for all celebrities. Most people don't even interact with their fans like that, dude. Like, celebrities only meet a very small percentage of their entire fan base, and sometimes it can be unpleasant, because some fans are just really weird and just ugh like that, which is like how these two are going at it in the comment sections, you know? Obviously, Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, they've said what they've said and they've gone their separate ways, but the fact that people are taking this so far is just wild to me. Again, you're idolizing these people, you're putting them on pedestals. But let's just analyze this for a second here. If Klay Thompson was not a basketball player, let's just say he had the skill set he has at basketball, but was not a career path for him, let's say the NBA was not a career path for him, he would be working as a grill technician at the local McDonald's, dude. And the same goes for Megan Thee Stallion. If rap never became a huge craze and it never happened back in the 80s and it never resurfaced after that, she wouldn't be anywhere near a career, near a stage to perform for people, dude. These people would be average fucking people. They would be average motherfuckers on the street walking down the street and you'd never see them again. That's how little these people have, like, in the world. Because as far as I see it, Klay Thompson is just a guy with a minor skill set in basketball. He can shoot a ball into a hoop. Big whoop. And I'm not trying to, like, insult him or anything, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not very impressive. Same with Megan Thee Stallion. Most of her music isn't even that good. So she's got very minor rap talents versus a guy who can shoot a ball into a hoop from a decent distance, which, gotta say, that can be a little impressive, but in the grand scheme of things, that's all they are. And the fact, I find it a little upsetting that the fact that there are actual scientists and like people, engineers out there who are engineering the future of the world and like trying to make it better for everybody, who are getting paid less than Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion, dude. They make less in a year than these two scrubs put together. I'm trying not to insult them. I really am not. But that's just who they are. They are people with very minor skill sets. Okay? Like, I am a person with an even less good skill set. I have no importance in this world, okay? I'm just talking. That's all I'm doing is talking. They're just shooting a basket. They're just singing a song. That's who they are, you know? And people love them for it. They really do, and that's great for them. But again, in the grand scheme of things, that's all they are. You know, they're not anybody special. So let's just go back to the fact that there are actual scientists and engineers who are bettering the world, getting paid less than Klay Thompson to shoot a basketball in a basket and cruise on his boat on Instagram Live. And again, I'm not trying to be salty about that. I'm really not. But it kind of is a little demeaning and annoying that there are people who are actively trying to make the world a better place, and people are worried about who's in the right and who's in the wrong with these major problems here. Like this is almost literally nothing, dude. People get cheated on every day, and yes, while that is a sad fact, it's something that everybody will have to go through at some point or another, and if you're lucky, you don't. But I mean, cheating is just so common, it's not even worth crying about on social media anymore, dude. Like, if Klay Thompson was the first person to ever cheat in the world, I can understand people getting mad, but he's not. And we don't even know if he cheated or not. It could be the other way around. She could have cheated and is trying to flip it on them, but I'm not gonna go into that. It's just the fans, dude. The fans really just blow them out of proportion. It's just, I think it's a problem to idolize these kinds of people. And I understand, like, for someone like Klay Thompson or Megan Thee Stallion, like, you want to be like them. I can understand you want to be a great player like Klay Thompson, an amazing shooter like Klay Thompson, or have the rap talent or the dancing talent. I really don't know what Megan Thee Stallion does. I'm going to be honest. I'm just assuming she dances and raps. That skills that she has, people want to be like them. Mainly children want to be like them, want to grow up and be like their idols, their heroes. And that's great and all. But again, looking at the grand scheme of things, they're not very special. And I know that's, you know, big for me to say because I'm not special. No way am I special in any way, shape, or form, and I'm acknowledging that. So, you know, it is what it is, I feel like, and I think it's just a little sad that people really just blow this whole situation out of proportion when there's no need to be mad about it at all. Like, the only people who should be mad about it are Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. Other than that, it's pointless. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you didn't and are mad, I'm sorry. I really, really am. But that's just, again, my personal opinion on it. So you can be mad at me if you want. You can leave a hate comment or whatever. You do you, bro. But anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.